Hello guys, in this video I will show you how to use MacroForex indices. The MacroForex indices is one of the most great features of this app, as it allows you to create indices by combining multiple economic indicators and putting all of those indicators data in a single index. So you can use it for comparing or predicting the currency price by using its economic indicators. Now let's start by adding a new chart to the analyzer. Here is our chart. Select a chart, go to the indices. Here, as you can see, I don't have any indices right now, and I have to create one. Click on Create New Index, and here are we. Let's create an index for United States dollar. USD index. I name it. Okay, here are all the economic indicators that are available in MacroForex. I will filter these indicators to show only the USD currency indicators and high impact indicators. Okay, apply the filter. Okay, we have now our indicators. Let's add the ISIM manufacturing PI. Non-farm employment change, or NFP as you might know it, unemployment rate, average hourly earnings, it's important, CPI, which CPI should I use, core CPI, and final GDP. Okay, we have these indicators. Let's see what else can I add. Retail sales, should I add retail sales? Okay, let's add retail sales. You can combine multiple data sets from different sources, from CTrader, from Quandeal, Fred, or you can even add your own custom indicators if you have any. I will use only this economic indicators from indicators tab. I haven't used the CTrader or Quandeal for this model. So let's click on done. Once you added your data sets, click on the done button. So all your data sets will be added to the index. Done. Okay. Now we have our added indicators here. Here you can see the type. The type is indicator. If you're using the CTrader, the type will be CTrader or Fred or Quandeal or custom. So all our indicators are here. The thing in here is the weight. We have to set a weight for each of our indicators. So the one that has a positive impact on the economy or currency, we set a positive weight for it. The one that has negative impact, we will set a negative weight for it. So ISM manufacturer, the greater the value will be, the better. So a positive +1 is good for this. This is also good. Unemployment rate. Higher unemployment rate is bad for the economy. So we will set a negative weight for this. Average hourly earning, the higher the better. Core CPI. If inflation is higher, it's good for currency. Not that high, but usually high inflation is good for in currency markets. If inflation is high, that's good for a currency like United States dollar. Not might be for something like Venezuela currency, but for USD, high CPI is better for dollar. GTB, high GDP is also better for dollar and retail sales. So only this one has a -1 weight, the others are 1-1. You can set the weights based on the impact of this indicator. So I'm going with a simple without any deep research. So let's go save this. Okay, here is our USD index. It has 7 series or 7 data sets. Now to add this to our previously selected chart, move it here. The index will be available if you open next time the app, so you don't have to rebuild it. Here we can set the start time and end time. If you have selected multiple charts, you can set here the chart that name that you want to import this index on it. The output type, scatter area, box plot. I use line, so add to the charts. Okay, here is our index. It might not be clear enough for you now, But if we smooth this enough and apply a normalizer to this and then compare this with something like USD index, then we might be able to see some patterns. Let's apply some functions to it. Okay. I want to smooth it a little bit, so I will apply a median function on it with parameter 5. It's the moving window parameter 5. Then I want to normalize this, so I will add a normalizer to it. Let's see the result. Okay, as you can see, it's much smoother, and now the range is between 2 and minus 1.5. It's normalized. Now, as you can see here in 2008, we see a deep down when the crisis happened. Then we see the recovery, then a little bit consolidation, and then again we are seeing things going up. So now let's compare this with something like USD index. Now I will add, I will add the USD index to this chart and I will normalize it so we will be able to compare it with this. Let's add USD index. Where is the USD index? USD index is available on CTrader. I have it on my Paperstone account, I think. Let me search. Which account is this one? Okay, it's Paperstone. USD index. Where is USD index? US dollar. Okay, here it is. US dollar index. I set it to line on daily. I think it's better to get the weekly chart. Weekly close. Okay, everything is okay. Let's rename this to just USDX. Done. We have to wait for this to get the data set data from the CTrader servers. The good thing about this is once it saves the data, the next time you add the data, it will be much quicker because it saves the data on your system. So you don't have to re-download it every time you're loading the data. Okay, as you can see, USDX is here. This this line is the USDX line, as you can see on the chart legend. Now, we can't compare this or get anything out of this because the scale of USDX is very different from our United States dollar index that we built by ourselves. So let's normalize the USDX too, like we did for USD index previous. Which one was this? Okay. Select the data series that you want to apply. You can apply the functions on multiple data sets at the same time. So you don't have to do this like the way I did a single data set at a time. Okay, here are our functions. We will apply a median function with 5 value for its period parameter, and then a normalizer function. Normalize, median, normalize, then, okay. Okay, here is our USD index and our USDX series on the chart. As you can see, there is a correlation. It might not exactly follow the USDX, but it is following it if you look at general trend. Once the USDX is going, the other great thing is our index is moving before the USDX. You can see it here. It's moving before. It's moving down before it starts to go down, and it's moving up before it goes up, because it uses the fundamentals data, not the price. USDX index is built by collecting multiple forex pairs data, but our index is built by based on fundamentals data. So it has much more predictive power than the USDX that is built by combining the price return of multiple forex pairs. Okay, our video ends here. You can build the same index for other currencies like euro, by combining multiple indicators, data sets, and then get the calculate the correlation between those two, between your index and forex pair. To calculate the correlation, you can use the data pair model generator of a tool of analyzer. It allows you to calculate the spread between two data sets, calculate correlation and autocorrelation function. So you don't need to do anything manually. It will show you the correlation on the chart. And our video ends here. In next videos, I will show you how to use other tools of MacroForex analyzer. Bye.